In life, we often hear that confidence and control are key to success. We're told to act with authority, assertiveness, and power. But what if I told you that the Stoics, ancient philosophers who mastered the art of living well, had an entirely different approach? What if I told you they advocated for a paradoxical idea: act like a god, think like a slave? This may sound strange at first, but it holds the key to mastering your emotions, your decisions, and ultimately, your life. Let's break this down. The phrase "act like a god" refers to your outward actions, how you present yourself to the world. It's about cultivating confidence, inner strength, and unshakable composure. It's about striving for excellence in every aspect of your life, regardless of circumstances. The Stoics believed that we are capable of achieving godlike qualities in the way we handle adversity, maintain virtue, and act with integrity. When you act like a god, you don't let external events disturb your inner peace. You control your actions, not the actions of others. This part of the Stoic philosophy teaches you to be a person who radiates strength, wisdom, and calm, no matter what chaos surrounds you. But here's where the paradox comes in. The second half of the phrase, "think like a slave," encourages humility and the recognition that there's always room for growth and improvement. As much as you strive for greatness, you must also remain humble, knowing that you are always in a position of learning. In the Stoic sense, thinking like a slave is not about accepting oppression, but about acknowledging your own limitations and being open to growth. It means not letting pride or ego cloud your judgment. Instead of thinking you have all the answers, you approach life with the mindset of someone who's always ready to learn, always looking for ways to better themselves. So, how does this paradox actually work in real life? It's about striking the balance between confidence and humility. Acting like a god means maintaining control over your actions and emotional responses. It means stepping into your power and striving for excellence in everything you do, knowing that you have the strength to overcome anything. But on the other hand, thinking like a slave means remaining open to criticism, learning from others, and never believing you have mastered everything. It's a constant reminder that no matter how successful or wise you become, there's always more to learn and more to do. Let's apply this paradox to everyday situations. Imagine you're facing a challenging situation at work, or perhaps in your personal life. The Stoic approach encourages you to act like a god in this moment. Stand firm, be confident, and take control of the situation with calm and wisdom. Don't let external circumstances or the opinions of others dictate how you feel or behave. But at the same time, think like a slave. Recognize that you're not perfect, that there's always room for improvement, and that you can learn something from every situation. Even in your moments of success, remain humble and willing to absorb new knowledge. This Stoic paradox is powerful because it encourages you to embrace both strength and vulnerability. It teaches you that true power comes not from arrogance or domination, but from the balance of confidence and humility. When you act like a god and think like a slave, you understand that your strength lies in your ability to stay grounded, in your willingness to learn, and in your capacity to control your actions without being controlled by them. When you embrace this paradox, you start to see the world differently. You realize that no situation is ever completely in your control. You can act with strength and decisiveness, but there will always be elements beyond your reach. By thinking like a slave, you acknowledge that the world doesn't revolve around you and that your ability to learn and grow is infinite. This mindset frees you from the chains of ego, allowing you to live with more peace, more clarity, and more resilience. So, the next time you're faced with a challenge or a moment of self-doubt, remember this Stoic paradox. Act like a god, think like a slave. Approach the world with confidence, strength, and wisdom, but remain humble enough to learn from every experience, no matter how small. This paradox is not a contradiction. It's the foundation of Stoic wisdom that can help you achieve true mastery over your life, your emotions, and your future.